3 to go. Okay, risky photography, beware its blade. Oh no, I have to take a picture of something? I don't want to take a picture of something. That was so awful in the last event. You don't know what I had to go through to get those monsters to be in those very specific poses. I never did get the belt thing to do the one pose. Because it had to be, like, you had to, like, hit it twice before it would do the pose. It was ridiculous. And then, like, how do you take the camera out for it to do it without, like, dying? It was awful. I'm here. The spear sack Esseling loves to bury itself in the ground. When someone gets close, it suddenly pops out and ambushes them like with a bang. If you're not careful and get jabbed by the sharp blade on top of its head, things can be very serious. So make sure you don't go near any dangerous places, okay? It has a sharp blade growing on its head? That's terrifying. I want to go home. Is the blade on its head really big? Is it the size of a spatula or a scarecrow? If it's the size of a spatula, it doesn't sound too dangerous. That's a blade on top of that thing's head? I'm not gonna lie, I always thought it was like, I don't know, a giant sunflower seed. That's what it looks like to be. It was a blade this whole time. Whatever. A scarecrow-sized blade. That could shovel up an entire house. If we encountered that at night, wouldn't it look like a hill to us? It's not that big. Actually, it's just... What about its body? If it has a blade the size of a hill on its head, then shouldn't it have a huge body too? A blade the size of a hill. That's the most interesting description I've ever heard. Nikki, what are you into, girl? Oh, Nikki, I didn't notice you. The kids have been asking me about spear sacks, so I've been describing it for a while, but it seems like they don't quite understand. The kids have never seen an Esseling before, let alone a spear sack. Momo's right. If only we had a photo of a spear sack for the kids to see. We can help take a photo. Since it's Playful Hearts Day, if the kids see what a real spear sack looks like, they'll be so happy. Really? Thank you so much. Then could you please take a photo of a spear sack? From what I can tell, there's a spear sack in the grove nearby. Oh, thank you. They like to ambush people, so be extra careful. In the grove nearby. First of all, make it like daytime. So I can like see what I'm doing. Thanks. Now when you say grove, what exactly do you mean? Somewhere in these trees? Yo, I don't see one. Am I blind? I feel like I can probably... Wait, is it this? Good enough. Whoops. I was trying to groom it. do. Here you go. Wow, you took the photo already? Just as expected from you, Nikki. Let me see it. That's it. This is a spear sack. The blade on its head is very sharp. It looks rather tough. Nikki and I often get startled by them. But you guys are stylists, so you can purify them. If ordinary people get startled by them, they might not be able to flee, especially children. But now, with this photo, the kids can finally see what a spear sack looks like. If they ever run into one by accident, they'll know how to avoid it and how to deal with it. Exactly. This is a very useful science lesson, especially for this special Playful Hearts Day. It sparks their curiosity and teaches them knowledge. 2 birds, 1 stone. Thank you so much. I'll be sure to properly teach the kids about spear sacks now. See you later, Miss Nikki and Momo. Okay. On to the next one. Oh, I've done something for this. Cool. What do I need to do for this? Clear the first 4 levels in finding the slumbering animals. Ugh. Save 1 outfit dying scheme. Use Rainbow Pal Sky Dust in the Windsong Tunnel. I don't have that. Clear Endless Labyrinth level in finding the slumbering animals. Experience the giant swing root and the thuddy squash. Okay. And what are the rewards I'm missing? So I really only need 100 more points. I don't really care about the final reward. Okay. Okay. An unfinished story, which is right next to me. Super convenient. Love that. Hi. What a poetic fairy tale. After reading it, I couldn't help but be deeply enchanted by its plot for a long time, and even now, I still find myself reflecting on it with deep emotion. A fairy apprentice chasing her dreams, a prince in lonely slumber within a castle, a surreal journey across Dreamvale. How romantic. That sounds so familiar. Are you talking about Dreamvale Tales? That's right. You, the girl radiating with romantic charm, and this adorable little kitten. Have you ever read this beautiful fairy tale? We just read the book not long ago, and we even got to experience some of its plots firsthand. Experienced it for yourselves? I totally get the feeling. Sometimes I wish I could step into the pages myself and live those magical stories. There was a book I liked when I was a kid. I think it was it called Page Master? Now I need to know. Hold on, where's my phone? Which, it was about like a little boy who, he took out like 3 books from the library, and then like something happened and he wound up like living through their stories. I think one was like a fairy, one was a pirate maybe, and then the other one was like a zombie or something, or like Frankenstein. Was it called Page Master? It was the Page Master. Yeah, and it was partially animated. That's right. Oh my god, that kid was in it? Macaulay Culkin was the main. Okay, dang. Well, who knew? Would recommend. Old movie, but I loved it when I was little. I didn't realize it came out that long ago. Man, I thought it came out closer to the year 2000. Oh well. Oh well. But back on topic. since you've read the story, how about a romantic quiz on Dreamvale Tales, just like the story itself? We can dive into the details and explore the charm of the book's plots. What do you think? I know, a classic quiz game. Let's do this. Answering 3 questions in a row, quickfire style? No problem. We've got this. With that kind of confidence, you must know the ins and outs of Dreamvale Tales by heart. Let's hope so. It's been several days since I did those quests, if not like weeks at this point. Of course, a little recap of the story wouldn't hurt. Let's dive back into the enchanting world of the book before the quiz begins. After all, the romantic chapters are always ready to be savored and admired for their endless charm. Can we just like do the quest? Are you ready to revisit the romantic chapters of the story and dive into the quiz game? Can we just take the quiz? I'm ready, full of confidence. I love your confidence. All right, let's kick off the Dreamvale Tales quiz. Here's the first question. What color is Luluko's hair? Purple. Crap. I don't know. Does it say? Red. Okay. I don't remember. That's right. Red hair is Luluko's most distinctive feature. Is it because she's a Barrisant? This easy question definitely couldn't throw you off. It did though. Do they ever say? Oh, no. Oh, I just can't remember the little like cutscene cinematic. Was her hair even colored in that? I don't remember. Now on to the second question. As this poetic fairy tale reaches its beautiful conclusion, who ultimately becomes a proper fairy? Luluko. The slumber sheep. Correct. It was Luluko. In the end, she achieved her dream and became a proper fairy. It's time for the final question. Let's revisit the story. In the book, what rating did Luluko receive in the beginner's magic test? It was 60 points failing. Because it was like 60 out of like 900 or something. Perfect answer. Although Luluko scored 60 points, the floor school was 500. So she actually failed the test. You answered 3 questions correctly in a row. Impressive. You do know the story very well. Speaking of which, after finishing this fairy tale for a long time, I couldn't shake off the feeling of melancholy and loss lingering in my chest. I understand that feeling. Maybe it's because the story was so captivating, you just didn't want it to end. Yes, exactly. Even though the quiz is over, a beautiful story never truly ends. The ink has dried on the pages, but the soul of the story doesn't end with the final period. It transforms into the flickering light at the tip of a pen or the gentle breeze that sweeps across your heart. I believe it will always remain vibrant in the author's words, in another parallel time or world, and in the hearts of you, me, and every reader. Accept these small rewards. Let them serve as a little keepsake from this quiz, a tribute to every story that never truly ends. Okay, cool. And now we should have one quest left. The Call of Home, which is conveniently right next to the Thuddy Squashes, and we need to do one of their routes anyway. Oh, there's Hans. Can you groom? No. You should be able to groom that. I disagree. What is happening here? Strange? Where on earth did they all go? What are you looking for, Liam? Oh, one of them finally made it back. Oh, it's just Momo. Why do you look so disappointed? Sorry, Momo. A bunch of the animals have gone missing lately, and I've been keeping such a close watch on them that my eyes are going blurry. Mr. Caleb mentioned it too. Lots of animals in the village have gone missing. They've probably been abducted by the dust to float in that whirling tunnel thing. Oops, hold on. Okay, yeah, yesterday the two of us were trying to catch some sheep at the village entrance. We spent forever chasing them, but a few are still missing. No idea where they've gone. Momo, remember what Luluko said? That when Slumber Sheep gets angry, it can cast petrifying magic? We've rescued a few animals that were petrified in the Slumber Sheep's maze before. From what Liam mentioned, there might still be more trapped in there. Right. The animals were petrified. No wonder the villagers couldn't find them. Petrified? Maze? What are you two even talking about? It's a long story. Anyway, don't worry, Liam. Leave it to us. We'll bring the rest of the missing animals back. Good. Good. As long as they make it back. I really appreciate it. I thought being the village's trainee guard would help me avoid some of life's detours, but it seems like it still finds a way to throw surprises my way. Is this random task to do all of the mazes? Is that what the game expects me to do right now? Talk to Liam after clearing all levels of finding the slumbering animals. Okay, well, whatever. Whatever. Let's do the thuddy squash thing. Hey. Yeah, I just want to do ride the thuddy squash. I don't remember what route we needed. Hold on. Oh, I didn't need to do that. I will ride alone. Momo was so cute. Oh. Momo, you shouldn't sit on the ledge like that. You're gonna, like, die. Aww. He's so unhappy. Okay, I'm done with this, though. What was the route I was, like, supposed to do? Giant swing. Okay, let's do giant swing. Hey. No, nope. I wanted to ride alone. I wish ride alone was the default. It does not sound like Momo is having a good time with this. Oh, you can increase the rotation speed? That's so funny. You can make it even worse for Momo. Okay, give me this. Okay, we have that whole outfit. Great. It'd be 200 more points to finish this out. That's actually doable. Take a photo wearing that outfit. Okay. I should have been fishing this whole time. All right. Change my wardrobe. I need... Where is this outfit? Oh my god, I don't even remember what it looks like. Misty Poetics. Yep, here we go. Okay. I am lazy, so we're just gonna... Yep, good enough. Time to collect. Success. Give me my rubies. Okay. I guess let's go do the mazes now. Because we can't do that last quest just yet. I'll get something for down here. Experience the skyrocket route at top speed. Okay. Well, we're right here, so hold on. Let's figure out how to do that first. I lied. Hey. I want to ride the skyrocket. There's still other 30 squashes flying on this route right now? No. No, no. No, get me out. Goodbye. Okay. I don't understand. I thought that as soon as I was done, it would be done. I guess not. The Thuddy Squash just stays on the route, which is really weird. Really, really weird. But regardless, let's go, do a maze, I guess. I'd rather do all the mazes together, and I don't honestly think I have time right now. Okay. I changed my mind. We're going to end momentarily, and then we will come back and do the mazes next time. Bye.